Like the video and subscribe because this is a great piece of toast. Today, we are going to be taking a look at 5 Build-A-Boat mysteries that have been inside of the game for quite some time. Some of these have apparently been removed, and some of them could still be in the game. A lot of these mysteries are actually kind of creepy, and some of them actually gave some pretty crazy rewards. So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at all 5, so make sure you stay tuned, like the video and subscribe, and watch throughout the entire video because the last one we're going to go over will blow your mind, and it's one that you have to see. But let's not waste any more time, and let's hop straight into the video. And massive shout out to the comment of the day right here. Thank you so much for the support. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and let's hop into the first one. Inside of previous Build-A-Boat updates, there was these candy houses around the map that came out pretty much every single Halloween. Now, interacting with these houses, you could actually claim yourself some free candy by simply knocking on the door. It was pretty much the only way to actually obtain candy inside of the game when the Halloween events took place. But there was something very scary inside of these updates that might mean something. Check this out, because this actually happens. It's a rare occurrence of this happening, but it does happen. There's a hand that actually will grab you from the house just like this. Sometimes if you actually went up to these houses, a hand would actually come out and grab you and make you oof. Now, you can see it right here. I rang the doorbell, and just like this, the door opens up and a giant hand comes and grabs me. Now, there's actually a lot of theories as to what this hand actually was, because we've actually kind of seen this hand before inside of the past. The very first Halloween update we got actually had this skeleton boss quest inside of it, and there was one thing with this boss quest is that it was actually, the hand right here was actually used to actually deal damage to players from the boss fight. And well, that same hand could be the one from inside of the houses, which could mean the skeleton boss fight is actually still here, or the skeleton boss is still lurking around. Who knows? Maybe it'll come back inside of a future Halloween update. Maybe we didn't defeat the boss fight all the way. Who knows? Let me know down below what you guys think about that. But let's go ahead and get into the next Build-A-Boat secret myth inside of the game. Next myth I want to get into is Bigfoot in Build-A-Boat. Bigfoot was a feature added to the game inside of, I believe, right outside of one of the Halloween updates. It was actually originally added as part as the Team Trees update in the Mr. Beast fundraiser, where Mr. Beast made a fundraiser where like every $1 was a tree planted, and a bunch of Roblox games, in fact myself, actually participated in like a fundraiser to plant more trees around the world. And that's when you may have noticed all these trees were inside of the Build-A-Boat for Treasure map. That's where all these trees actually came from, believe it or not. It was to raise awareness for that fundraiser right there. Now, during this update, Chilthrill actually added a secret. He added Bigfoot around the map of Build-A-Boat, but it was like a 1 in like 1,000 chance of actually coming across it. There's been multiple sightings of Bigfoot inside of the game, which you can see him right here. Here's another one. Now, you're probably wondering, why is the screenshot and footage so blurry? And the reason for that is because if you actually got close to Bigfoot, your screen would blur. It'd almost be impossible to see him, and then right when you saw him, he'd disappear. But there was something that actually happened when Bigfoot spawned inside of the game, and this actually gave players free rewards. He actually left behind footprints, and this is a footprint right here. Now, these footprints actually had codes on them in which you could actually redeem it inside of the Build-A-Boat code section for some free items. And I will say, we've had some very awesome codes added from the Bigfoot codes. Like, they were really good. We've had free portals, free cakes, free neon blocks. There's been a lot of very good codes inside of the game from this secret. Some people say Bigfoot's still inside of the game. There's been no official announcement saying they removed Bigfoot. He kind of just vanished from the game for a slight bit of time. They also added a winter version of Bigfoot, aka the Sasquatch, which also was inside of the Build-A-Boat Christmas update. And then after that update got removed, they added Bigfoot again. So there's been a total of about 9 Bigfoot codes inside of Build-A-Boat. But if you guys come across Bigfoot inside of the game, make sure you guys comment down below. I've been playing Build-A-Boat for a very long time, and I have not seen him for like years. But like I said, there's been no official announcement saying he got removed. So maybe it's like a 1 in a million chance of finding it. So comment down below if you guys come across it. But let's go ahead and hop into the next myth on the list. Let's do it. So you guys have all pretty much seen this stage right here. Now, this stage drains water inside of Build-A-Boats, which it like floods and drains. We've all pretty much been inside of this stage. In fact, it's still currently inside of the game to this day. But did you know that there was actually a secret hole inside of this stage? When the water drained out, this secret trapdoor opened up. And not a lot of players actually know about this. It opened up an entire area underneath the map of the stage, which led to a giant tunnel that dropped you down into this secret area. Now, this is where things get very interesting and kind of creepy. Very mysterious, I will say. Check this out. This is the room that actually opened up. Now, nobody really knows what the point of this room was. You can see there's like a bunch of water, there's some tunnels, and there's like this like pyramid staircase of something. Very, very mysterious. Now, there was a chest location down here, but there was actually more to this than you guys are thinking. You may be thinking like, okay, it's just a secret chest location inside of the game, but there was actually more to it that is actually very mysterious. There was this writing on the wall on the bottom of this area that nobody really knows what this means. In fact, I don't know if this ever got decoded ever. It was very interesting, but most likely now, I mean, if it did mean something, I think it was part of like the Fabby boss fight inside of Build-A-Boat and like part of the piano code to get that back in the day. It was a massive, massive secret inside of the game, but I don't think it means anything anymore, so there's probably no point of actually looking into it, but it was still a major secret inside of the game. But for some reason, they've actually patched it, and that secret room doesn't actually exist anymore. They like cut it off completely. So maybe it was just like a part-time secret inside of the game, which would make the most sense, but it's a very interesting secret that not a lot of players know about. But let's go ahead and hop into the next myth on the list, slash secret, I should say. Now, the next secret we have is the tall figure, aka the private server incident in Build-A-Boat for Treasure. This just recently took off, and it was a giant secret in the Build-A-Boat community. There's been many people coming across sightings of a tall figure spawning inside of their private server, kind of like how it's sort of like Herobrine being in Minecraft. Some players say it's completely fake, and some players actually experienced it for themselves. Well, this is pretty much debunked, okay, guys? I'm gonna give you guys the actual information on this. Now, it's pretty much just a creepypasta inside of the game, which means I don't think there's an actual, like, tall figure that spawns around the map inside of Build-A-Boat, inside of a private server specifically. I mean, the game really hasn't even got updated for, like, a year almost, or since the RB Battles update. But to be fair, it actually did update, just like a month and a half ago, and nobody really knows why it updated at all, actually. I don't know, guys. Maybe it's actually inside of the game, and maybe it's a rare occurrence of coming across it, but at the end of the day, it's literally just a creepypasta. I mean, that's literally all it is. So that myth slash secret is debunked, okay? That is something that's been going on recently inside of the game, so I have to cover it and include it in the video. And one of the final secrets I want to go over is the winter course. There was so many secrets inside of this area. There were these icons above the houses, which actually kind of revealed future updates. You can see on the left-hand side what appears to be a logo that we actually see in the secret room behind the waterfall in Build-A-Boat. The second icon we have right here, what appears to be a moon, which could resemble the update where they added the day slash night time setting you could add. We also have a cookie right here, which is like the cookie wheels, and then we have a cloud with lightning, which could mean a weather mode, or it could just mean the lightning stage inside of the game. The winter course was very, very mysterious, actually. This is what the ending looked like. Now, you're probably wondering, Fusion, why does it matter what the ending actually looks like? Well, there was actually many secrets at the end of this winter course that might still be a secret today. Keep in mind, guys, this update was years ago. Just letting you know. Now, inside the ending of this secret place, you can see that there's these gold piles with these green gems inside of it. You may also notice that the sword inside of the secret room inside of the game is also here as well. This sword was actually uploaded to Thrill's inventory back in the day, and it looks like it was going to be an item returning it to the game. And honestly, I still think it's likely to happen, considering they actually brought back the minigun and some other old items just recent inside of the game. But going back to the green gems, these right here got uploaded to Chofril's inventory, and well, these are green gems. And you can see there's also green gems inside the gold pile as well. So was Build-A-Boat planning on adding another currency to the game other than gold? Well, obviously they never went through with it because that update is like years old, but it is still a mystery to this day. But let me know down below inside of the comment section your guys' favorite Build-A-Boat mystery. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you guys want to see a part 2, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace out and goodbye.